And now you undo the bolt, and another side you have to hold with the 17mm spanner, otherwise the sharpener will gonna turn around inside. So make sure you do this properly. And now you have to remove the brake pipe holder with a hammer, and you can use a screwdriver to knock that off. Fixing thing which one holds the pipe in place. Keep going from the both sides, one and another one. If you could take it easy off, that's it. And then you can remove the pipe from its original place. That's it. And what you have to do next is basically remove the top bolts. Now you can use the gun to undo the top 3 nuts around which one holds the shock absorber in place. Okay, and now you have to use special spring tool, which one you can use basically to absorb the spring pressure, to get the top shock absorber out and change the inside dust cover. Okay, and now you can take off the middle bolt. We done that. Okay, now you can take off the top cover, which one comes off pretty easy. Here it goes. Now you can apply that one on the ground. Now you can pull out the old suspension, sealant, which one holds the dust out. Pull it out. This little bit sits in. It sits in a place where you can see right into the holding on the top. So remove that one and put the new one in. Use the air gun. Blow out all the dust, all the particles from there. This one we can chuck the rubbish box. So make with the screwdriver a clean place where to put the new one in. What we have to do now is make sure the surface is nice and smooth. We put little bit on of some kind of grease, whatever, to make sure it slightly can get in. Okay, and now you can push it in. Okay, ready. What we're gonna do, we just push it right into the place where it was sitting. Push it harder, so make sure it jumps in a place. Yeah, that's very good. Looks like we done it in, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty nice in. Nice and smooth. Right into the place. The new dust cover for our shock absorber. Okay, let's just put things back together. Okay, before you assemble back it on, make sure where the spring was. This thing and this thing. As you can see, these things too must match where the spring starts. So make it a lot easy to put it back in. Okay, let's do that job. Let's put it in nice and smooth. Make sure the place sits where it should be, on the end of the spring. Okay, we already get it back in. So we put the middle shock absorber bolt on to hold the shock absorber in place. We already can see our new cover, new dust cover. It's nice and smooth. So it's going to cover our suspension shock absorber from a dust, moisture and things like that, and not going to damage it. Okay, last thing what you have to do is take off the spring special tool. On the same on another side, and the same you do on another side. That's it. And the same you do on the other side. That's it, very good. We get the special tool off. And now we can put it back on the car. Now what we're gonna do now is put shock absorber back in the place. Back where it should be. Right on the top. So okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put all parts back together. So before we do that, make sure you put on this one grease on. Get some grease and put it right on. Don't scare, put as much as you want, because the more you're gonna get in, later it will be a lot easier to get it off again when you need it. The what's rest, okay, leave back on place, and just turn all the way around. All the way around. You can put on the thread, so get the thread in the grease as well. Okay, grease job is done. So what next thing? Next thing we're gonna say thank you very much for a grease man. And now comes a bearing man, which I'm gonna put the bearing back on. So how to do that job? Yeah, you have to make sure you put on the straight position. And yeah, very simple, just put it on. Just pull it on. It should go very nice and smooth because we have lots of grease on. Yeah, just keep going in, keep go. It goes pretty nice and easy. Yeah, just like that, pull it on. Keep going that way. And just make sure it's in the place. Okay, we done that bit. So what next thing what it is, we have to put back on drive shaft. Drive shaft goes right into the housing where bearing sits. Make sure the cable of a ABS sensor, not to smack that one off. And let's put the drive shaft back into the place where it was. Okay, and the same we do for another side. We're gonna slide it back in how it was before. Yeah, just like that. The same you need to do for another side. Put that link into the shaft with the two bolts. Okay, now what you have to do is to put the ABS sensor back in. Wire, we put the wire in here. Then we go on, put the wire in further on, just in a place. And the next thing what we have to do is plug the sensor back where it was, just on the top. Make sure you put on the right way and just connect it, clip and put it on the top. Yeah, actually very simple job. Not so Okay, what we got here basically is the new brake pads. So we're gonna put the new brake pads on. Here we're gonna 2 for on one side and 2 for another side. Okay, let's put it on. Okay, now let's bring it on. Okay, before you solve back the support of the brake pads, make sure you clean out all the rust which one holds in the special long levers. They basically helps the work of support. So make sure you clean them all clean as much as you can. Actually, you can use just any soft clothes. So basically clean with the clothes. just put it in and just clean it out. Very good, clean. So this one is done. And okay, before you put the new brake pads on, you have to push back in the cylinder. So basically brake cylinder must go in, just like that. Stop, it's good. Now you take it off, and yeah, we can put it on. So it's gonna fit right on the top. Make sure you put the new rubbers on the top and new rubber on the bottom. So basically you have two of them brand new, and the pads. All the threads is cleaned out, bottom on the top, and we can connect it and put it right back in how it was in a place.